Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Leading off the afternoon for Washington.
So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Russell, and he's set down, one away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, two gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So striding in, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Now at the plate, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
The 2-0 on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. High pop up. Zimmerman has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-2.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Daniel.
And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. First offering on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready on 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes on 3-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Hit back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon into shallow left. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals.
Right fielder.
And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. Biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters: nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Right there, Murphy at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 7th, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Here's Adam Lind. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch down the first baseline. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Tanner Roark. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, number 8. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same look.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer Depot.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Depot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Defoe is there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Hit hard back up the middle, and Zimmerman has a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Spin throw, and a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time.
Right.
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
3-1. Here it is. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in, Adam Lind. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That was his 700th RBI of his career. 700, man. He's playing with the big boys right there. We start getting that territory. He'll remember this hit for a while.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Has a look, now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 coming. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey now, let's go.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. pulled high in the air out to left field. Lind over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. Standing in, Kyle Hendricks. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That misses 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. Is in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Here's the 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got one pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Tanner Roar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now here's the pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 8, Brian Goodwin.
Striding in once again, Brian Goodwin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and there were 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. He'll start things
Leading
out in
off
their
for the
half of the
Cubs,
6th as they look to
center
shake
fielder,
things up here for a
number
lineup
8.
that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
1-1. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately, it found the hole and got through the infield.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes. 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Get a couple runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Stay out of the double play.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a curveball's in there. 1 and 2 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Come on. Come on, Cubby.
Here he comes again. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lind makes the play. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Sean Doolittle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Doolittle.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out.
Whoa, avoid the news.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Big Ben, come on, Big Ben.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball line foul, as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll stay alive here, as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Doolittle's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
This is pulled into right. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Hector Rondon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Hector Rondon.
Ryan Zimmerman will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Really? Come on, let's get me out here.
Ready with the 3-0. In the air out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First offering on its way to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Adam Lind. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Matt Wieters would be next. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Joe Blanton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 55, Joe Blanton. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 45.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
In there, strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hard on the ground towards short. Defoe is right there. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Rendon is there for it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brian Dunzing will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Avila will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in once again, Matt Wieters. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, number 45. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Center fielder.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Get him down.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in, Wilmer Defoe. He went down on strikes last time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another full count pitch home. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Goodwin rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
on now, let's go.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top, 4-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, number 8. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Set to deal on 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
There you go.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Zimmerman.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Three and one. Here it is. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 55.
Howie Kendrick will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 45 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2, here it is. Softly hit out to short. Zobrist on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a fastball just a bit high.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. 3 runs already home here. A fastball that just misses inside. Wilmer Defoe is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing at anything.
0-1. Here it comes. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, Bryce.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 8 and the Cubs nothing.
Your
Brendan
attention,
Kinsler
please.
Enters the game
Now
from the
pitching for
pen, and because
Washington,
this is a non-save
number 21,
situation, it's evident that they're
Brandon
just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Here's the 3-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, God!
2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Go, Ben.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Ready on 1-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A man on third with two down. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Sean Shea.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Tanner Roark earned his 9th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.